gonna say hello, 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 and welcome to this stream of D&D. My name is John, and I am joined by Goat.
Heyo! Obsolete Go. I'm going to be using a modified version of the Combat Wheelchair 3.0 rule set from Mustang Arts today. Thank you again, Mustang Arts, for the Combat Wheelchair. It's great. Thank you very much.
We are joined by Rogue Trader Enthusiast.
Ooh.
We are joined by Smitty.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're ready to have some wonderful strawberry sundaes. Don't ask where they come from. You don't want to know.
We are joined by Tash.
I'll be playing Faywin, and she's unconscious. Yay!
And we are joined by, Bob the Barbarian at the moment, I believe. We are joined by TikTok celebrity. It's Ben once more.
Hello. Yes, it is I. And I shall be playing the role of Underscum, the barbarian bugbear.
So first up, I'm going to say welcome back, Tales of Gaming Addiction. Thank you for subbing for 8 months in a row.
You're welcome.
With the message
Thanks,
of, wow.
Yeah.
And
It's a good comment. It's a good comment.
I'm then going to send this message to Ben so that Ben can intro. I'm going to try and replay these alerts. Start at the bottom of the list.
Start at the bottom of the list. Well, in which case we're going to start off with our wonderful Absol, who is currently in the chat. Hello, Absol. Thank you very much for the follow. Are you ready for the next one?
Go.
We're going to try and find it. There we go, right.
Go with the next one.
Next we have Alan Zazone. I'm hoping I pronounced that one right. Alex Zazone, it's good to see you. Greetings, traveler. Next
We
we have the XX the Rider. XX. Welcome to the family.
And finally, I love this name.
And finally, we have Sequel.
Not quite as good as the first.
Absolutely beautiful. I don't know. I think when it comes down to it, it's rather well done as well.
Welcome in, all of you. Welcome to the Final Boss Fight Party. Take up your sword. And it's done the sequel twice.
Ah.
3 times. 3 times.
3 times it's a trilogy.
Ladies.
Absoil has just subscribed to the channel as well. Welcome into the FBF Knights.
Thank you kindly for that.
Thank you very much.
See, I've got to ask, if it's a sequel, then evidently it's the second episode in the C trilogy. What the fuck is what is that? And what's the third version? I'm scared.
It just keeps going all the way.
That is the prequel. This is the quest now. We need to find the prequel. We've already got the sequel. We just need to find the quill.
Sounds about right.
Previously in this D&D, it's been a month or so since we got together and played the game.
Yep.
We had a little bit of a break for Comic-Con and for me to go on holiday. Should have lined those up a little bit better, but, it happens. We're going to take another break in December because we've got the Christmas special stuff happening, so... Yeah.
It's certainly something worth looking forward to.
So...
We're putting a lot of good work into it.
We are.
Oh, yeah.
We are. It does mean a break from Waterdeep, but we'll be back in the new year with lots and lots more of the game. But last time, you guys found a room. You found... you had a long rest, and you got chased away from your long rest by a shield guardian who approached and started harassing you on your long rest. So as it attempted to get into the room that you were sleeping in, you ran away.
Bravely ran away.
Bravely you ran away.
No,
Just like Sir Robin.
we bravely retreated expeditiously.
You found your way into a room that contained, on one wall, a large map of the several layers of the Mad Mage's dungeon, and in a hole in the ground, you found a half-elfin cleric
A friend.
who politely asked if you could get him out of the hole in the ground, and he would join you on your quest for a little while, at least until he finds his former friends and deals with them. He showed you a secret door in the room that led down towards another area that it turned out your drow Nephira had heard about through an obelisk as he attempted to sleep, where you found a large number of goblins who you engaged in battle before a pair of Ettins, two-headed giants that seemed to almost argue amongst themselves, charged into the fight. The fight leaving Faywin unconscious upon the ground, but stabilized by the cleric Nuri.
Who is played by Christy, but she's not here
Who's
at the moment.
played by Christy, but Christy is currently at her boyfriend's birthday and will be joining us possibly later tonight if they get home in time.
Hooray.
Always a chance, but the clock is ticking down.
Before I unpause the game and we continue with Nephira's turn,
Oh boy.
I'm going to remind you of a fact that may have slipped your minds in the intervening month or so since we last played.
Been a minute.
And that is that the pair of Ettins that rounded the corner had a symbol.
Salazar symbol. I remember now.
Emblazoned, branded into their foreheads, was the symbol of the Xanathar, a circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from it, and a dot in the center of said circle. A symbol that Wohl recognizes.
Very pretty as well.
I am now going to begin the playlist. We're going to get some of the background music.
Okay.
I was wondering where that was going
But
to get
whilst you're
to.
doing all that, is Faywin stable?
Faywin is
He is
stable.
Oh, good. So there's only 2 about that. That's fine then.
Is there anything you'd like to do on your turn?
I was going to go through this door over here.
Okay. You swing the door open, and you see a T-shaped, sort of a crossroady junction in front of you. To the south, you see an alcove with a beautifully carved granite statue depicting an 8-foot-tall helmed elven warrior holding a golden spear.
Ooh, very nice indeed.
The corridor continues on in front of you, and as you approach, you can see that it carries on northwards towards a door, and on the northern tunnel, you see 2 more alcoves nearer to the door at that end. These two alcoves both also contain statues holding spears, but these spears are made of the same granite as the statue.
Or do I try and go for that shiny golden spear?
Make me a quick perception check as you look at the statue.
A perception check, Jose.
Is it going to be like the riddle kind of, well, that story thing, where it's like, oh, is this your golden axe? No, it's not my golden axe. Is this your silver axe? No. And then it comes to the original axe, and then you are rewarded with all the wealth because you were being honest the entire time.
Be very careful in announcing any riddles like that, so that it might have changed now.
It's just a thing that casts fireball now.
Oh no!
It's just your fireball, excuse me.
Okay, Nefira.
Anyway, 2.
What would you like to do?
Do you know what? I'm going to grab that golden spear.
Okay.
And I should at the same time, I should shout back to the others, this corridor's clear, there is a golden spear, I'm going to nab it.
You reach out and grab the golden spear.
Oh no.
And you hold the golden spear. It doesn't come away from the statue. What do you...
I'm going to keep pulling on it. I will have this golden spear.
Okay.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Cool, I'm going to roll another initiative now.
Oh god. You're gonna get fireballed by this honesty statue.
No, I'm going
Turned out
to
it was a
get
mimic.
down the corridor by the obvious golem.
Badoop. Oh, cool. Guess whose turn it's next?
Oh fuck. I mean, pardon my French.
The statue in front of you, Nefira, grows a tentacle and smacks you in the face with it.
There's a quick question for the sake of the Twitch. Is there a map which they're watching?
Oh, no, there isn't, but there should be.
That does tend to help. Also, I think the overlay sets the wrong thing.
It is set up for, we've got the other characters. Oh, hang on, should I be playing backs tonight?
No, that was, it's the, that overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the D&D Beyond.
Oh, that
plugin.
stupid overlay doesn't... I forget that one doesn't tell me about it when I change it to D&D unless I refresh the page.
This is the wonders of technology, really, isn't it?
I mean, you can play backs if you like, but it's...
Oh, well, in that case, let's fully get into this.
What was that?
That's terrifying.
I'm just letting myself out and truly stretching my legs.
Okay.
If you ever watch She-Ra, I don't know why, but that gives me big Double Trouble vibes.
Oh, God.
Okay.
There's a reason why they call me the voice guy. Come on, give me a break.
Does an 8 hit your armor class?
No, an 8 misses. Haha, you missed me.
Don't know how you missed me. You're holding on to me.
Cool.
It's Devil May Cry logic, it's fine.
You do at the moment, however, count as being grappled.
God, no, what? We found the one mimic in this place.
Yes! Statue mimic! Okay, I've now got the trifecta. I've been caught out by a chest mimic, I've been caught out by a lavatory mimic, and now a statue mimic.
As indeed a large mimic creature, tentacles start to form out of the statue.
Oh, Lord.
Never trust anything which is appealing to touch.
My nice
So
arm.
many ladies like my touch, although this thing has very bad touch.
Whoa.
It's me. Do we know about Nefira getting attacked by his own
Greed.
stupidity? Yeah, greed. That's a better word for it.
No, I think you had it right the first time.
He did shout back that he had found an empty corridor with a statue in it, and he was going to grab a spear, and then possibly you heard him go, "Oh!" as he dodged a tentacle thing.
Well, I think War was like probably already on the way to get up our little monk friend. I'm gonna be helpful. Enjoy a cheeky little cure wounds.
Oh my.
Have a
Oh.
Here we are. Cast that spell. Healing, please, and do that. You can enjoy it. That was a lot of.
You get
That's a lot of.
9 whole healings.
Oh, 9 whole points. Wow. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't think I've ever heard cure wounds be handled so flirtily.
It all really depends on the presentation. You see, you go in and very lightly, and that. Never mind.
And
I
you
didn't feel it like that. I swear.
are no longer unconscious.
Hooray, but I'm still prone.
You've been flirted awake.
And it's not my turn, so yay.
Underscum.
Right, well, I think if nothing else, I should get into the room. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. By chance, can I see that there's something in the room? Do I literally just see Nefir?
You can see Nefira holding a statue's spear, just sort of the spear is sticking into the room, and you can see a tentacle pseudopod-like arm that has shot out of this statue's chest and just gone wide over Nefira's head. You can probably also see what Nefira missed, which is around the base of the statue there is rubble.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I think I need to do something.
Absoil
Let's
says
go.
I should get me a licorice stick.
You absolutely should. Let's see now. I am going to dash forward a bit further. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so I can get at least a bit of a line and they can see me as well.
Okay.
I'm just going to quickly roll something to make my mind up on what I'm going to do next.
Well, so that's a move and an action, so...
Oh, I know, don't worry, I'm not planning on doing anything too ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay, right.
It's a 2.
I'll get to this point and I'll look just about as best as I can. So you there, holy my friend. I want you to know that if you do not stop this, I'm going to have to take this seriously. And you're not going to like me when I'm serious.
The statue's head turns to face you.
I think you have it.
Stare it down
mean,
as best I can. Making sure to bare my teeth.
Okay. And then that's the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, because I don't think I could roll for any what's doing.
Vaesen.
Well, I mean, Faywin's not hurt anymore, so...
Well, Faywin's awake.
I mean, Faywin's awake.
Faywin's awake. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna take a look out of curiosity. Oh, do I actually... Well, I've heard Underscum threatening a statue, so... Admittedly, that could just happen.
It's possible.
That's what, 15. How much movement I got left?
Make it sound like I'm a bit thick.
I plead the fifth. In the tradition of weirdly flirty healing, I'm going to lay my hands on Feywin and give them 20 hit points.
Oh well. Okay.
Okay.
I mean. Okay. This feels surpringly kinky, but okay. I don't mind the healing.
Can I roll backwards? Like, oh my god, this is... No!
But no.
I'd like to use my reaction to back up 5 feet.
I feel like everyone's getting all hands on me. I'm not sure how to feel about this.
Wall unfortunately can't roll anywhere as a free action, but does look uncomfortable for a free action. Wall squirms in his seat.
This is like I've accidentally put my brakes on, like, no!
Feywin, if it'll make you feel any better, I could throw you.
I mean, you know what? That does. I mean, it depends on where you're going to throw me, because the last time you threw me, that was really painful.
I mean, this time we had a statue on purpose.
Oh, that'll do. That'll suffice. That'll do.
Just dismiss the wall this time, okay?
Yeah, just don't hit me against the wall. That would be preferable.
I've used my action, so I can't actually do that as much as this banter's very funny.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm just going to move closer.
I'm going to have to look up rules for a fastball special. Homebrew rules, aren't I?
We do it a bit too often now, so...
We've only done it twice, and it worked once.
That's twice more than any other campaign ever.
Okay.
We've got two characters who are throwing little small people. So... Pocket rocket, go!
With that movement and healing done, we move to Nuri's turn, and Nuri, who was preparing to heal Feywin, looks down and goes, "Oh,
Sorry, Neri.
I mean, you can heal me for a little more if you want. Everyone
5,
else is
10,
done.
15, 20,
Okay.
and lays healing upon our good friend Ick.
Ick. Yes.
Cure wounds. Where is cure wounds? There it is. What level can we do that at? Nuri has... Let's go with a 2nd level spell slot. Yay! 15 healing to Ick.
Hooray.
Remember to apply that as healing.
Not damage. Inflict wounds.
15 damage.
Vic dies.
No.
Feywin.
I guess I'd better use half my movement to get up. Okay, so that would be 15 feet of movement.
Yes.
So... Okay. Right, so... I guess I'll go 1... oh god, I just shut the door. I didn't want to shut the door.
1, shut the door, leave them alone. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
1, 2,
Shut the door, lock it.
and I'm like, okay, so what's been going on since I was unconscious? Oh, okay, okay, that's not that unusual, to be fair. Okay, so I
We're
walked
looking
10
at two
feet.
different things here.
I guess. So I walked 10 feet.
You've got another 10 feet as your movement.
Oh wait, I thought I moved 10 feet.
Yes, but you have 35 feet of movement.
Yeah, but I was prone.
You used
so I
half
had
of that to
half-
stand up, which was 15.
Yes.
You've moved 10. You've got
Yeah.
another... 15 feet.
5.
You're 20. No, you got another 10.
Unless... Oh, really?
Yeah, you got 35 feet. You move 15 to get up. You move 10 there, that's 25 feet. You've got 10 more feet.
Okay. Right. Okay, so I guess I'm just looking at the statue and I'm thinking, so either I mean, okay, so Underscar, I'm thinking, like, logically speaking, Underscum is kind of like intimidating the statue sort of thing.
You can see the statue is looking at Underscum at the moment.
Okay, because in that case then, so 10 feet, so that would, I mean, I wouldn't be able to get to the statue unless I spend a key point. Do I have any more key points? I do have 3 key points. So, I mean, would I realize that Nefera is like sort of like stuck onto this mimicky statue thing?
You can see that he's holding the golden spear and isn't letting it go, but you don't necessarily know whether that's he really, really wants the golden spear.
Okay. So in that case then, I will turn to well, since Underscum's kind of distracting the monster thing there, I'll turn to Basin and goes, so should I just approach it normally, or did you want to throw me while it's distracted with Underscum? I'm easy either way.
I don't think we need to throw you. It's a bit too close.
Okay, so I have 10 feet of movement, but I definitely won't be able to get to it. So what I'll do then, I shall spend a key point.
Okay.
To do the Step of the Wind.
Step of the Wind lets you dash as a bonus action.
Yep. So I'm just going to like while.
So you Zoidberg at it.
I reverse Zoidberg at it because I'm running towards the mimic.
Lovely point, yes.
So, does the statue then look humanoid?
At the moment, it's an elven statue with tentacles growing out of the chest. And you see as you approach it, the 2 eyes of the statue, several other eyes open up on its face. And it's starting to look like someone who's vaguely heard what an elf looks like.
Okay, in that case then, I am just going to go to the nether regions with another word beginning with T, and I'll see how a statue feels about being punched.
Okay, roll me an attack.
That is if I... unarmed strike.
So we've gone from flirty healing straight to tentacle monster.
Yeah,
We've all seen enough hentai to know where this was going.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay. And is my punch hard enough to kind of chip away at the down there? Yeah. Gonna say, or at least obliviate them.
You launch a uppercut fist into where the statue's nether regions should be. They connect with something, but it doesn't feel like there's any organs necessarily inside this thing where you would expect them to be.
I mean, it's stone, so it kind of makes sense.
It doesn't feel like you're punching stone. It does feel you make a fleshy connection.
Oh wow! I might actually be punching. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I mean, old habits die hard. So, actually, I wonder, out of curiosity, do I have the thing? I do. Could I spend a key point to make it roll a Constitution saving throw?
You can indeed do that thing.
Okay, so will you roll for me?
No, I won't, apparently. So
No, so
it
you
is
are now
stunned.
Yeah, because I punched it in the right place.
You punched it, and your key flows into it, and it is stunned. The statue, as you look at it, it starts to, in its confusion, it starts to lose its shape somewhat. It almost melts. You see a line start to form in the statue's stomach, and a mouth just starts to open in the middle of its stomach.
Well, that's not where a mouse supposed to be at all.
Its eyes that were focused on Underscum now just start to track in every direction.
Well, because I'm directly underneath it, does this mean it won't be able to see me?
You're not sure. It definitely knows something just hit it very hard. But you do get your second attack with advantage because it is stunned.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I'm at 5th level and therefore monks have that sort of thing. Oh yeah. Well, that certainly makes the whole rhyme of head, shoulders, knees, and toes a little bit confusing. Either way, I shall attack again. 18 to hit.
I mean, it hits, but roll again because you had advantage.
Oh right, okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, I will. Why do I keep doing that? Ooh. Does a 20?
20 still hits, but it's not a crit.
That's fine. It's okay. You could take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, it does that thing because it doesn't really have a choice. It is stunned.
So I'm just trying to remember just to make sure I have it right. Does this mean I have a bonus action because it?
Your bonus action was Step of the Wind.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Then I am done.
Okay.
I'm done punching the absolute living mimicky shizer out of that thing.
At the end of your turn, you see sort of the stone, granite, and the gold spear all sort of shift, and suddenly you're looking at a golden statue with a granite spear as it sort of is starting to lose track of where its coloration is meant to be as it is stunned.
Ah.
Nuri, Ick, and Wall.
Hi.
You all notice the small cuts on Haleth from the goblins' weapons just seal up.
Yeah, checks out.
And Haleth is going to follow everybody else and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What the hell is that?
Oh, don't mind us. Don't mind that. It's just a shape-shifty like thingy that doesn't seem to like crotch punches.
It's trying to eat me.
And it's also trying to eat Nefira as well.
In fairness, is that anything new, Nefira?
Oh my.
Well, normally I'm the one doing the eating. It's worth being on the receiving end.
Oh my.
What?
I don't even want to explore that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, that's too far.
No, Ick, in the room. In the room.
Ick comes running down, bow and arrow out and ready. But can't get further than that. Nefira.
Well, I'm currently grappled with this thing, which could be fun.
Yep.
Although, yeah, that's the point I was going to get to. I could technically Eldritch Blast it point blank in the face.
You can.
But you know what? I will not do that.
Scandalous.
Oh no.
He's
So
gonna.
I'm going to waste a second level spell slot.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
And I'm going to
no.
prep myself a branding smite.
Ooh.
You prepare a branding smite.
Then I'm going to smack it with my rapier.
You are at advantage because it is stunned right now.
Well, I could roll a natural 20. Let's see what happens.
Give it a go.
What happens when I click too quickly? 24.
24 does hit.
Hey, cool. Roll damages. First 7 points of piercing damage. I rolled terrible.
So that is
Oh, you
7
have the
points of
radiant.
piercing and 9 points
9
of radiant. And what else does branding smite do? It is not invisible anymore.
Hooray!
And it sheds a dim light. The statue starts to glow.
As I step in, I also just go, hit this thing really hard before it decides to eat me.
But I already hit it really hard.
We'll try.
Hit it until you hear a satisfying pop.
Oh, that's where I've been going wrong.
The mimic just kind of looks around and you see like a wood pattern shift over it. And then it's Wall's turn.
Is me. 5, 10. Oh god. Just scoot past everyone. Sorry, I don't mind it hit on toes.
Ah,
He's like, sorry. Oh my god, what is that?
You see a weird statue of an elf. Its form being made out of a combination of granite and wood and gold, seemingly randomly interspersed around the statue, but there are far too many eyes and a stomach mouth.
Or we're just gonna stare at it for a minute, just like pick up the gun. Shorter. Attack.
You are at advantage because it is stunned.
Oh, that's what is it?
No, that is fine. That is at advantage.
That is That is a 17. I presume hits.
So yes, the 25 hits.
Nice. 17 points of damage there. Pop.
Ouch.
And then second on my attacks. Another pop. 23.
That'll also hit.
Pop. 9. Not bad. 17 and 9.
Okay.
Why did you touch it? Why?
The spear!
You could have left it alone and it wouldn't have...
But look how shiny the spear is.
It's not shiny, it's made of wood, it has eyes on it now. Wall will continue to screech for the rest of his turn.
Squishy.
That's fine.
Squishy says, "I love how everyone else is like, what the is that?" Meanwhile, Faye was like, "It's Tuesday." Underscum.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna come over here to Nafir and basically I'm going to try to separate him from from this thing whilst basically leaning over, looking and say, I did give you a chance. You gotta give me that, I gave you a chance, you didn't take it. I'm really sorry about that one. She scares me as a point to Faywin. And as I now drag Nafir out as best I can.
Okay, make me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Alright, well.
But because the thing is stunned, would that... Or I don't...
It is still sticky.
Well, that's a 17 then.
If I assist, does that make it... I mean, it's been rolled, never mind.
Doesn't
To be fair,
matter.
It would still be a 17 regardless.
That's why I shut up.
You reach in and you pull, and Nefira, your hand just all of the flesh along the palm of the hand just goes, and it's going to sting, but you're not holding the spear anymore.
Now, in future, remember to prod things first, just to be on the safe side, because they could be sticky.
Even so, friction burns. I'm never going to be able to hold my sword for a week.
And basically, I just want to pick him up and put him over here. Just literally move him out of the way there. And once again, look back at the thing around the corner, right? Okay, I'm sorry about what they're going to do to you, but you had a chance. Yeah.
Vason.
So as I quickly just sort of sidle between Nefira and Underscum, I just quickly say, do you know what's brown and sticky? Underscum. I'm good for checking if something's sticky.
Brown and sticky.
I know the answer to this one.
Tar.
No, but keep going with that. I'll take another step, get great sword out, and I'm gonna attack it, and hopefully hit it with then a smite.
Okay, you have advantage.
Well, it can't be that thing, because that'd be too disgusting. Is brown and sticky. Brown and sticky.
That'll hit.
Yep, that'll hit. For 14, and now I need to remember how the hell to use my Divine Smite. That's what I do. I'm going to use... Nope, that's Charm Divinity, not Divine Smite.
No, that is... it is under... Spellbook.
That's what I'm looking for. Divine Smite. There we go. I'm going to use it
I
first.
wonder if he's talking about the hobo outside the pub.
For an additional 13 damage.
Oh.
I think.
I'm going to give you the healing on that, because you didn't Divine Smite yourself.
Oops.
There's a pulse of energy as you strike it with your greatsword, and the statue shatters. But it sort of shatters like wood, but also flesh, and slams to the ground.
Ooh, fleshwood.
And you do see scattered around the statue the rubble of roughly the same sort of a statue.
Is there a spearhead?
No. Or if you can find the spear in the original statue was holding a granite spear.
Oh yeah, no, that's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for the granite spearhead.
Okay.
Hopefully, I was hoping I could see it.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Brown and sticky. It's the series.
Did you do another hint, Underscum?
That's a 9. That didn't
What?
work.
Did you need a hint?
I suppose I could take a hint. That'd be fine.
So you find them on trees.
Acorns.
No, acorns aren't sticky. I don't think.
Squirrels. They get sticky, especially if you hug too tightly.
I mean, technically, yes.
Oh, I got it.
Which is like,
Got it right. Yes.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
it's squirrels.
I'm just going to step back towards Underscum, just lean back against the wall and just be like, do you want the answer?
I know the answer is a squirrel. We figured it out.
sorry.
No, it's
Sadly,
it's a
no.
stick.
Ding, ding, ding.
But a stick's not sticky.
I mean, it has all the properties of a stick.
But it's not sticky. You think when the maple, the syrup comes out.
It's a pun, Underscum.
Right.
It's okay. I think squirrel was a pretty good answer.
And they are pretty sticky.
They are.
Especially when they've been in with the honey.
Oh gosh, this is when Underscum now becomes of what to do.
Wait, why have we closed the door behind us?
Mm.
That was unsettling.
Because it's the polite thing to do.
It's the cross-country code. You make sure you close all doors and gates as you go along.
We're breaking into a man's dungeon. The cross-country code does not apply.
It does.
Nor
Because
does
we're technically
good
going
magic.
cross country.
I thought it was whenever you went randomly walking through places.
Sure.
Right, which way do we want to go, peeps? Do we want to go east or north?
Well, north is where all the Xanathar people were. Maybe not that way. Maybe this way. It's away from the big giants and the eyeballs.
Giants.
The giants outside.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I agree with Wall.
I mean, wouldn't mind looting them.
Oh, yeah, but you wouldn't want to annoy Xanathar though. He's pretty scary. That's his stuff. You can loot the statue though. It's probably not his.
I mean,
I'll deliberately close the door in front of Wall and go, I feel like you're not being truthful with Xanathar.
I don't know what that means. Open the door again.
There are 2 more statues up here if you want to touch them.
No, don't touch the statues.
Yeah, let's not touch any more mimics, but... Well, are you afraid of the Xanathar Guild?
Yeah, it's like a big, scary meatball man. Why would I not be scared of that? That's really scary.
Because meatballs are tasty. Why would you be scared of meatballs?
No, like big, flying, evil meatballs. Like, with eyes.
I mean, that's...
Oh, you mean a beholder?
Yeah. They're mean. I guess. I've not met one or anything, but they're really mean.
I knew a guy who had one. He had a little baby one. It was fine.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll down the corridor. Having an existential crisis.
They see you rolling. They hate it. Yeah.
And we have managed to split up the party.
You're down here. There should be another mimic.
So what are these statues?
I think we need to be careful.
So these 2 statues in front of Vaesen and Underscum, which you have attacked, are
I tapped it gently.
that you have
I didn't.
tapped are a pair of granite half elven or elven, I believe. Helmed elven warriors holding a spear. And as you tap or throw the rope dart at your respective statues, there is no reaction.
Is there anything that looks like it could be removed?
No, it just looks like I mean, they're really nicely carved statues.
Is there a plaque?
No.
I'm sure Nefira will get them back. Let's do this door.
Yeah, we really should stick
I don't
together.
know. It looks like another room.
We're not going far. We're just making sure there's nothing left to attack us up here before we disappear.
Okay, because Nefira is very well, he did get himself in trouble with that mimic statue thing, so it's just more keeping an eye on him so he doesn't get himself into more trouble.
That is true. He's not very smart.
You open the door, Vaesen.
I'd pass judgment, but I mean, I did get eaten alive by goo.
You open the door, and there is a blackened forge dominates the northern end of the room. An iron anvil stands atop a 3-foot high circular stone dais in front of the hearth. and above the anvil, hanging from a thick iron chains, is a 10-foot long, 8-foot wide stone hammer.
Wall.
Yo, someone's... Yeah?
I found the weapon I want to use next time you enlarge me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm coming. What have you found? Is that another mimic?
I haven't tested yet. I'll let you know.
Okay, wait. I'm almost here. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Mind your toes.
Here we go. We'll go find it. Let's go find it.
Oh, do you want me to go after Nefira while oh, you're back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. People moved.
So that handle, sorry, that hammer.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it like hanging from the ceiling from anything?
Yeah, thick iron chains are holding it up to the ceiling. Does anybody in the room speak Dwarven?
Oh, I think I speak Gnomish, not Dwarven.
No, I do not.
I've not checked.
Actually,
Unless it's a very goblin-y dwarf. Mind you, I reckon me and you, we should have a little challenge. Do you think either one of us could lift it?
Actually,
Ooh, yeah, let's give it a go.
Halaf, do you speak Dwarven at all? Or whatever your name is, sorry, I may have butchered the pronunciation.
I'm afraid it's not listed on my character sheet, so I don't speak Dwarven.
Wait, what character sheet? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Who said that?
Wait, why is the wall falling down? Oh God! Ah, people!
There is an easy way to determine if anybody can speak Dwarven, and that is to put this... which side?
Yeah, no.
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 You see,
I am not familiar with that dialect.
you see Dwarven runes carved into the head of the hammer.
Interesting. I want to pick it up. Where is it dangling at the moment?
It is hanging above the anvil.
Up the anvil. How far above the anvil?
It
It's a
is
big hammer, so...
10 feet long. The ceiling in here is about 10 feet up, but the anvil itself is on a 3-foot dais, so it's probably
I
about
reckon it-
6 feet above the anvil.
Interesting. Right. I don't know about you. I know you want to use it when you're bigger, but I like the idea of using it now. Well, I say that. More picking it up.
Do you want a boost?
I reckon I could get up onto this part, all right. I'd like to climb onto the anvil.
Okay. You climb up onto the anvil.
Get myself as ready as possible.
Okay.
Right. Getting a sensation with that thing might just be a little bit heavier than I expect, but then again, you never know. I prepare myself by raging up.
Okay.
So, up on that. Then I reach up, lay my hands upon it, and try to hoist it free.
Okay. What is your carrying capacity?
That's a good question.
To work
What
out
would I-
your carrying capacity, multiply your strength score by 15.
I do also classify as a size bigger, thanks to being a bugbear.
Okay.
So strength
Yeah,
is
double
4 by
carrying
50. At the moment, it's 60. I know I classify as a size larger when it comes down to my carrying capacity.
Wait,
Strong arm, you see. You got to put it all into your back.
Wait, is it 15 times the strength modifier?
Oh
or
no,
the strength?
score.
Oh, score, I was going to say. Okay, in which case, let me use a special thing of a calculator.
And
I mean, is it similar to an abacus?
actually,
I have an abacus.
actually, Ben. Oh, so get your carrying capacity.
Yep.
That is your strength score.
285.
Times that by 2.
Okay.
That is your lifting capacity.
570, I think.
So 285
And then
is 570.
times that by 2. That's because you are count as a size category larger than medium.
And that's now 1,140.
You heave at the giant stone hammer, and it doesn't budge.
Somewhere off in the distance.
I am
there is
not ready.
Somewhere off in the distance, there's a brass section about to do the Superman theme, but it then just peters out into nothing.
John,
Just imagine literally just going to be constantly trying there. You just see me shaking.
John, I'm going to do something very, very stupid. Maybe
Cool.
this seems fun. Underscum, stay right there. I'm going to climb up the anvil, then up Underscum, which should mean I can just about hoist myself on top of the hammer so I can smash the chain.
Okay, this is very dumb. I'm not going to make you roll anything for it because it's funny.
I'm going to look back at the clerics and just be like, they're going to hurt themselves. I hope you have some band-aids ready.
I think you're going to need more than just band-aids.
Nuri comes running into the room.
What do you reckon they're going to need? Splints? I reckon Underscum's going to need a new spine when he's done.
Okay.
So, Vason, you climb up, and
Am I on the hammer?
it takes you some time to sort of maneuver yourself up onto the anvil with Underscum stood on it, and then you climb up Underscum, and you climb up the 10-foot hammer, and you take a swing at the chain.
Wait, stop before I swing. I say, Underscum,
Yeah.
get off the anvil, because otherwise you're going to break your back.
But how am I supposed to hold on to this then?
You're not meant to.
Oh, he's... Fine. Reluctantly gets off the anvil.
Right, I should probably put myself in the right position. Okay.
Roll,
I weakened it for you.
roll me an attack roll.
Oh, Christ, what am I going to use? I'm going to use the maul because I don't want to break my greatsword.
Do you want a pickaxe or a crowbar? I've got a crowbar.
That's not a bad shot. Just sort of like...
I have friendship if you want the power of friendship.
I'm going to throw a crowbar out of... Just throw it. Think fast, just throw it.
Okay, first of all, Wal, can you give me a dexterity check to make sure that you're actually going to throw it at Vason?
Oh, my dexterity is not good.
2, not at 2.
Oh no!
You look up and you fling the crowbar, and it goes about a foot up, and then ting, 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 ting.
Oh, that's much better than I was expecting. I was waiting for a whack around the head.
Oh, I kind of missed. I'm kind of hungry right now. So I'm not.
Right, I'll tell you what. Hang on a second. I go over here. I'm gonna pick up. Where are you going? No, come back. Come back. Get back here. I pick up the crowbar. I put it into your hand. I pick you up.
Oh
I
no!
walk over here and lift you above my head because I have 10 feet reach. So I can imagine you're close enough to hand it over.
I'll hand you the crowbar.
I genuinely thought you were gonna throw Wall.
I was getting there. It was going to be a real thing.
You're like, this show's really expensive. Please don't throw me.
Nefira's just going to come over here, lean him against the wall, pull out his rations that now look like a popcorn box, just offer to Eowyn.
Now that you've done that, now you've handed over the crowbar, I'm going to put you down on the shoulder, and we're going to go back over here.
Okay.
You got one of them strawberry sundaes, and Nefira. They were really nice.
No, not a present, no. I do kind of need fresh strawberries for that.
Absol has redeemed a stretch.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, a stretch sounds like a lovely idea.
Oh, there we go.
Oh no.
Okay.
I stretched, I accidentally dropped a wall.
Okay, Vason.
Right, I'm going to take the crowbar. I'm going to use a crowbar for what it's meant to be used for, and shove it in between some of the chains to break them.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a crowbar's designed to do, so...
Of course it's not going to work.
I will say, just so that I'm not, so I've said this now, when I think it's going to break, I am going to try and backflip off.
I was going to say, what are you going to do about being up there? Are you going to hold the chain above where you're breaking it, or...
I'm going to break the chain, and as I start falling, I am going to jump
Move
off
away
it.
from it. Okay.
I am an athlete with proficiency in acrobatics, goddammit. I'm going to use it.
Okay. You jam the crowbar into the chain, and you start levering it, and you can hear the metal shrieking as the chain snaps, and the hammer starts to just fall directly down.
Yeah, time to jump.
Roll me a acrobatics check.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to look like that little picture. You see how it's all twisted round and snapping its back?
You leap, and you go to land, and you twist your ankle.
Oh.
And you take 5 points of damage.
Oh.
As you go into do the hero landing, and it's, oh, that's really a bad idea.
It's really bad on the knees.
Exactly. You should never do the superhero landing.
And as
Am I out of range of this hammer falling?
as you land, there is a as the hammer
Floor gives way.
slams into the ground. And leaves a massive dent in the ground.
Whew. Okay, I'm going to use my last 5 points of lay on hands to heal up my ankle. Because that was rather fortuitous, so it was 5 for 5.
So,
And that-
so no one critically hurt themselves. I'm very impressed.
Right. That was very fun and very silly. What state is the anvil in? Because that could not have been good for it.
The anvil just got I'm going to tell you this now, 7,000 pound stone hammer dropped on it from about 6 feet up.
That's 3.5 tons.
It's
How is the hammer looking after it's landed on a metal anvil?
neither of them are in particularly great stead.
Has the hammer broken at all?
I'm going to say yes. I mean, to be fair, The anvil is designed for a hammer to hit it. Maybe not that hard. So it's not looking great. But both of them have taken some amount of damage.
How bad is the hammer damaged?
I mean, it's indented into the ground at the moment.
I've got a bag of holding.
Wait, I just realised something. I have the best pun for this moment.
Go on.
That's how you lay the hammer down.
But we didn't lay the hammer down. It dropped from the ceiling, and it hit the thing, it hit the anvil, and then it landed there in a big hole. I hadn't noticed a hole before, but there's a big hole where it's in now.
I mean, either way, you all had a smashing time.
You're absolutely right. It has been
encourage
fun.
him.
Guys, stop. It's hammer time.
Oh,
I was just wondering whether maybe the handle had got a bit dislodged, that I might be able to try and take that.
Roll me a strength check.
Right. Strength check. Because it's a strength check, I get advantage, don't I? Because I'm still raging.
I'll give you the advantage still on this, because, yeah.
You've just been like bench pressing walls just to keep the rage up more. Like, can you maybe not?
Okay.
I'm getting motion sick.
Best I got was 17.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can pull at least a reasonable amount of hammer handle to take with you as a souvenir of this particular hammer.
For the sake of the hammer handle, which I've now got, how heavy is it?
I mean, I'm going to guess that most of the 7,000 pounds is in the stone.
Yes. My point is that when it comes down to it, there has to be a hefty handle to be able to hold that much.
This is true. I'll get back to you. I'll work it out. I don't have an answer off the top of my head.
Right, you are.
Also, Absol is going into a lot of
walk around with.
Absol is going into a lot of detail about anvils. This is what we get for having a blacksmith in the chat.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
You chose the perfect one to come into. You really did. No, there's nothing wrong with that being a nerd about anything.
Yeah.
So that is brilliant.
Oh yeah.
You also notice in the room, as you've all now entered the room, a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long, 2-foot high slab of stone that dominates this corner of the room.
Oh.
And there are 2 dead, rotting carrion crawlers on top of it.
What's a carrion?
No.
Big bug.
Yes, it looks like a... let me get a picture.
Thank you.
No, don't look at it. I've had problems with balls before.
Hey, I'm nice to you.
No, not you, Wall. The wall that made me fight mine and tried to kill my past teammates. It wasn't a good wall. You're a good wall. And you're not very good as a wall, but you're a good wall.
I feel like all these jokes are just becoming another brick in the wall.
Right, I'm gonna leave again. Bye, guys.
I'm just gonna lean over to Wall and just be like, I didn't get any of that, did you?
Wait, hang on a second.
I don't question it at this point.
At what point did I say I put you down?
Oh, I'm trying to get away. Just pick me up and go like, oh.
No, I'll put you down.
The indignity of being used as exercise equipment.
I want to think that when he's gesticulating, he's shaking Wall. I was like, please no.
No.
Oh no!
No.
But no, in all seriousness, walls can be dangerous. especially the pretty ones.
Aw.
Hey, yes. His accent's really thick. It's quite hard to like work out if there's an A or an O in there.
It's almost like there's a design behind that.
At the risk of getting my hands very messy, I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
just hoy some of the carrying crawler onto the floor to see if there's anything other than a butcher's table under here.
Nope. Here we go.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, that looks
friend.
cute.
oh,
Ah, it's a cockroach. Kill it.
Oh, look at those eyes.
I think it's already dead.
I was going to say, wait, no, I'm having.
Yeah, they're already gone, but
These ones are dead.
But it doesn't mean that the next one we can't have as a pet.
See, what state did you say the anvil was in? Because we've got a table with nothing on it. We've got a hammer on in the floor. Without
Missing a handle, yeah.
Without a handle anymore. An anvil that I don't know if it's managed to crack open, and what I'm assuming is a forge.
You've got a forge, yes.
I'm gonna have a ration.
Silly question. Is there anything in the forge?
You've not looked yet.
Boop, boop, boop.
You look in the forge. You look in the forge, and
my voice.
at the back of the forge are two large sacks.
Surprise, sack mimics.
Everything's mimics.
Crap, I've forgotten my own god's name. Well, my own religious order's.
You don't sound like a very good practitioner. I'd hate to say that so bluntly, but
That's entirely fair. Zorkorn, protect me, and I just reach in and I grab the sacks and try and hoy them out.
You lift the sacks out. Nothing happens. Well, you have two
which one?
sacks.
I look in the sacks.
The first sack you open contains 120 iron ingots.
Ooh.
Each ingot weighs about a pound and is stamped with a hammer on one side and an anvil on the other.
Considering I didn't realize quite how jacked I was, I'm going to just hoy that over one shoulder and check the other bag.
The other bag contains 1,400 copper pieces and 350 silver.
well, Hogfather must have really liked this place.
I'm just going to quickly tie that up and just hoy that over my shoulder. So, Ettins didn't seem to have anything much going on here.
Doesn't look like it. Do you want me to put any of this in the bag of holding? They look quite heavy, those bars.
Yeah, I'll pass the bag of iron ingots and just sort of, I don't know, pour them into the bag of holding. I don't know if the sack could fit in the bag.
Probably not the full, like, you probably couldn't fit the full sack in one go, but yeah, Wohl holds out the bag of holding, and you just pour, and the sack empties and the bag of holding doesn't change.
Ooh.
And
That
then
is-
you
How
can
many iron
fit.
ingots?
Then you can fit the empty sack into the
Sack.
into the bag of holding.
How many iron ingots were there?
That was 120 iron ingots.
How much gold did you say that? How much copper was that?
You have found 1,400 copper pieces and 350 silver.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna keep all of that sack. That's a lot of clank. If I didn't already have disadvantage on stealth rolls, I'd expect I would.
Go quite clinkly.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh,
If I spy from my little eye, there's another corridor we've not looked up to that goes north. Quite literally, I can just about see it.
I didn't know you had a little eye. Where'd you put that one?
You don't want to know.
In fairness,
I see.
amongst my people, my eyes are quite small.
Come on, Neri.
Oh.
I need you to protect me from that little one.
But both of what? You mean what? You mean Nick? But Nick's a nice guy.
I'm Fred.
No. Ick's fine. Ick's perfectly fine. But,
Well, that's a disappointing dead end.
You find a disappointing dead end.
Because I'm an idiot, I walk up, tap the walls.
It
make
is
sure
a
there's nothing
wall.
around. Not a wall.
It's not a wall. It is a wall.
Oh.
Go up and tap wall. Are you okay?
It is a wall.
Thanks. Can I pass on there? Like, no.
No.
Do you need me to carry you again? I don't mind. I can do...
No, I'm okay. I've got the wheels. Got these are new wheels actually. I put them on new. They've got new traction pad. You don't stop me. Just going to talk about wheels for ages. He starts nerding out about wheels.
That
What-
does
what-
give
whilst
me an
while-
idea. Oh no, she caught us.
Whilst Wall is nerding out about wheels, Nefira,
Neri, you're meant to be protecting me.
before somebody comes to check on the colossal noise of a dropping hammer, which way were you going before?
So if we go back to that crossroads room, we went east and then south.
Yeah. I think maybe
after
that forge was probably owned by those Ents that were with the
Ettins.
Xanathar. Ettins that were with the Xanathar.
Well, considering that I wrecked one of his statues, this is pretty much on brand so far.
Yeah. This is fine.
Are you sure you don't want to tap these walls? So I go up and I start tapping the walls.
No, I think we're good. Oh, hey, a door.
I'm just going to bring Tash over.
Yeah. I'm like multitasking.
Oh my. She keeps randomly appearing. This is petrifying.
Like, it's okay. Like, there's nothing to be afraid of. Like, you're surrounded by good friends and people that you can totally rely on.
And someone who can break walnuts with their bare hands.
Yeah, you. I've seen you do it to a bugbear already. I know you're not doing it to me as well.
Why would I want to do that sort of thing to
Ick, you stay between us, okay, Ick?
Why must Ick be the brave one? You're bigger.
Exactly. I'm an easier target.
Oh, you're smart, Underscum. Ick will protect.
Faywin, do you want to hitch a ride on my shoulder since they're all a bit terrified of you?
Sure.
Ick is
Yeah,
brave.
Or at least come up this way.
Well, I mean, to be honest,
The other way.
I have no idea where everyone else is.
Down and round the corner.
To the left.
To
or
your
the right?
left.
To the left. To the
Left to
left.
the left.
To the left.
And then down some more.
To the left.
Yeah.
And then to the right. There you go.
Oh, okay. I'll hitch a ride on your on the back sort of thing since you're offering.
All right. Which way does this door open? Left to right or right to left?
That
It
door
opens either into the room or out of it.
That door is going to open. Looking at it, it's probably going to hinge from the bottom.
The bottom.
The
Oh my god.
yeah.
Just imagine the door just falls down.
From what is depicted on that map as the bottom edge, it's going to open into the room.
Ah, well, that's helpful. Well, get your gun up, please.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I realised I'm quite injured. I probably shouldn't be at the front. I'm going to slowly open the door.
Okay.
Oh no, lots of small people! Oh wait, they've all gone.
Wait. Give the room a second to load.
You look into the room.
I have a feeling we saw something we weren't supposed to.
Hundreds of tiny men.
Wait, let it load. Okay.
You see a room.
Like, can I DM do a perception check with my thing that gives me advantage, please?
Sure.
Sure.
In the northwest corner of the room is an old pickaxe and some shovels.
That's a 19. Sneef sneef.
Whoa, you look into the room and you look up. Because you're used to looking up at things. And you see you see a 5-foot wide, 30-foot long crack in the middle of the ceiling. And inside that crack, you see large insect-like creatures hanging from the ceiling like bats.
Huh.
But every so often
relay
they
it.
just...
I'll relay that information. Do I know what those bug bats are?
They are sturges.
Huh. I'll turn to the group. Anyone got any, like, meaty rations?
Picture if a mosquito was about
The size of a
of
jackdaw.
a bat.
I don't have a sturgeon mini, it's very sad. Lots of water eat millions of
Here's the
sturgeons.
problem. Because I have bats around my way, but they're very small bats. But I've also been to Australia, where I nearly got beamed in the head by a fruit bat.
Picture the Australian bat, but as a mosquito.
Thank you. That is terrifying. I want to kill it with fire. Does anybody know Fireball? God
but
damn
the-
it, Sybil, why you have to die?
How big is this crack?
It's quite...
The crack...
A mosquito-sized bat isn't that bad.
No, it's a bat-sized mosquito.
Oh, right.
The crack...
Baseball or...
Kind of that big.
It's 5 foot wide, 30 feet long along the ceiling, and it goes up 45 feet.
Well, if you guys... There's a load of bat bugs up there. If you guys... wouldn't mind waiting a minute, I might be able to deal with them. Does anyone have any meaty rations, though?
Rations, like some meeting sort of thing.
There's got to be some meat in mine. I just sort of stop rummaging through.
I got some jerky.
His jerky might work. I'm kind of running low, so... no, this isn't for me, this is for this thing. Also, if anyone has any oil,
No, sorry.
I know it all depends. I have a torch here. What kind of torch would I have?
Torch, you probably wouldn't have oil with. If you've got a hooded lantern, you'll likely
sure.
have some oil with that.
Yeah, the torch would just be a
Stick.
oiled rag on a stick.
Yeah.
well, if actually, can I give me the oily the torch real fast?
All right, here you go.
I'll take that and I'll pull out a crossbow bolt and I'll wrap the bolt with the oily rag, for the torch. I will get the meaty rations, and I will get a small amount of my black powder and put it inside the meaty thing, and I'll just punt it into the middle of the. Actually, I'll hand it to a more capable punter. Like, can you throw this into the middle of the room?
You go to throw it, and then you remember the crowbar incident.
And there's the back of the chair. I hit it. Can you?
You realise I have javelins, right?
Yeah, no, but like just punt the meaty ball into the middle of the room for me.
I grab the meaty ball of crossbow and fat. Or
No,
whatever it's now.
it's black powder and meat. So explosion.
I
stuff.
throw
So,
an underarm into the middle of the room.
Roll me.
Possibly more casually than I should.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Oh dear, oh dear. What is with the dice today?
God damn it! Don't throw it in. Just kick it. Kick it.
Actually, do you have?
I repeat a question I said.
I was going to say, do I see that it's?
Wilweaton?
Did I say? Do I see it's going to fall short?
I'm going to give you a proficiency bonus on that, so that's it's not a lot better, but it's into the middle of the room, and there is almost instantly a reaction, and you just hear.
The second the bug bats start to descend, I'm gonna light the crossbow bolt and just shoot it into the meat and tell someone to like close the door as quickly as possible the second it hits. So I'm gonna try and ignite the meat bomb.
One moment. Allow me
Wait,
to gather the Sturges.
I'm gonna blow up with the fucking meat bomb. I don't want to fight Sturges. I hate Sturges. Like as a player, I hate Sturges. Wall's indifferent. He's indifferent to many things.
I am getting more and more scared of our team.
Does this make it a spicy meatball?
I was about to go with that joke, but the chat was like, "So would this make it a blast?"
I was gonna say, yeah, I will happily do the door closing.
Okay, roll me an attack against the meatball.
Meatball.
Oh no!
Is this time to die, meatball? No, it's over. No.
Not to die. That will.
It's a 10.
That will just hit the inanimate ball of meat in the middle of the room.
Hopefully igniting the black powder and killing all the Sturges.
I mean, it tried to dodge, but it didn't succeed.
Close.
Listen
How
up.
loud is it?
It's like we should hear a definitive bang.
Where's the boom?
Boom, boom.
I've only done this like a few times before, so you know.
Why would you need to have done this before?
I don't know. Hunting gets kind of boring sometimes. We just kind of made a meat bomb. It was really fun. Really, you know. Meat was awful that we got the. I was trying to impress my friends. Okay.
Kaboom!
I can hear the DM trying to calculate.
Where's the kaboom? It's supposed to be a nerve-shattering kaboom. Where's the kaboom?
I knew it was
Supposed to be a nerve-shattering kaboom.
Right, one moment. Let me
36 explosive space modulator.
just roll.
Oh no!
20 dexterity saves.
Haha, DM. That's why we can't hear the boom. DM's like, why?
You just hear math instead happening on the other side.
I'm like, the beautiful sound of maths.
I always knew it was
Just sitting there
deadly.
with abacuses and bits of paper, just going, "Well, I took 5, you took 6."
How much damage can you take? 27. No, you can't take 27 positive.
Give me that calculator. Who wrote this in pencil?
And why has it been rubbed out and increased 3 times?
Okay.
That's a lot of D20s.
Oh, wow, yeah.
At this
I
point, I
don't think
don't.
I'd be able to survive that, to be honest.
That's a lot of damage.
Well, if there are
That's
any of them alive the other side of the store,
Will the door actually be able to survive this?
Yeah.
That's why I told us to close. Like the meat, I kind of eyeballed it. Like I haven't done this in a while, as I said. And before it was like in the open, so like the explosion didn't ricochet out. Maybe we should stand back from the door. It's kind of probably too late now. I can hear the math.
There's a large.
Right there. Boom, 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 boom. There's Sturgis in my room. We should put me together so Sturgis will die.
I was gonna say, yeah, definitely bracing.
There is a large. And the door shakes on its hinges.
Yeah, no wonder.
And then you hear nothing.
I think
Okay.
you got him.
Can I ready a lightning breath for a reaction, please?
Sure.
Right, I'm going to open the
Lightning
door,
starts to crackle around Vason's mouth.
and I'm going to open the door, and if I think there's any that are still alive, I'm going to lightning breath.
God.
You open the door,
I'm racing towards you.
and there is a large black scorch mark on the ground. And just plip, 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 as sturge bits and rations start just dropping from the ceiling as the smoke starts to clear.
Meat bomb, meat bomb.
You hear somewhere echoing across the multiverse, Fluffernutter!
Sam Riegel would be proud.
Wow.
All right, this is now to everyone in the chat and anyone who ever watches this ever again. You make sure this gets to Sam Riegel.
I'd send it to Sam.
Send it to Sam with our regards.
Okay,
Fluffernutter.
Fluffernutter is
gonna say
This is the only thing that makes Fluffernutter seem normal. Meatball.
for the sake of praying they're not going to die, Vason just goes towards the crack, looking up. He's still got the lightning breath sort of ready to go.
It's a big dollop of ration muddy sturge in your mouth.
No, that's not a pleasant thought.
Streaking down the side of your face, just a massive glob of, you're not sure if it was previously a ration or sturge, but
I'm gonna ignore that for now. Is there anything? Is there any sound of anything coming down the crack?
no.
Just a lot of wind.
Making sure that there's no sturge in my mouth. That feels clear. I swallow the lightning back down.
Yummy, yummy.
Have a bit of burp.
I was just waiting for roll a Constitution saving throw.
Trust me, you don't want it coming out the other end.
Oh my god.
Right, that reminds me, I need to reinforce the toilets at Troll Skull.
What would you like to do now?
Just look around the room.
I congratulate Wall for his madcap engineering skills.
Oh, thank you.
You're a genius. That was terrifying. We have to do it again.
It's a lot of fun. I'm kind of, I don't have a ton of black powder, but yeah, we could make it bigger. We could make it so much bigger. I've always really wanted to do it, but and they're just talking about meat bombs.
We can do bigger boom.
We could do bigger. They're not allowing me at the Artificers College to buy more black powder, in the quantities that I want. But you guys can buy me more black powder, and we could make an even bigger bomb.
Did somebody say black
I can
powder?
be very charismatic when I want to be.
I'm just gonna sit down and listen to this lovely story about explosives and let everyone else be in charge for a second. Tell me more.
Oh, it's really fun. I mean, like, so there's like an Artificer thing that goes on like every couple months. It's like a show that everyone comes to. It's really really fun. And then one time I came and I had like a gun arm that I made it for a friend, and I put a bit too much black powder in it. So she just kind of blew up her prosthetic arm. It was really cool though, and it was like, but they didn't let me buy more black powder. That was really sad, but it was so cool because she like shot her hand off, and it was really cool. It was really cool.
Oh, this is definitely out of character, but this is how I imagine a YouTuber, if they were an artificer, would sound like.
Yeah.
It was a big guys.
Wait. Black powder can make you lose your arm.
What? No, she'd already lost her arm. She was.
Just about an explosion, you'd lose a lot more than the arm.
Well, it was in a metal casing, so what happened was the explosion popped her hand off, which is like a metal hand, and it went flying across the room, and it hit this old gnome in the face. I didn't like him that much anyways, it was kind of rude.
So it was a rocket punch?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Interesting.
Wait,
Starts looking at
no.
his hands.
Wait, would you say that it was a gnoming missile?
I don't think it was a missile. There's usually a bit of magic which someone points at things. They still need to have their hand, wouldn't they?
What? Anything that is a projectile is technically a missile, so you could have. Gets out a notebook, starts writing down this dumb shit.
And then, so technically speaking, I could be a missile because I'm being used as a projectile to be thrown across the room,
I was
right?
about to say, I mean, that's the scariest projectile you can throw at any building. So, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how I can be that scary, but okay.
Trust me, I've seen what you can do. You are very, very scary.
I can just imagine like everyone else in the party's just giving knowing looks with Underscum. Just around Feywin.
But,
I will never wrestle with you, and that says a lot.
well, I mean, I'm sure you can beat me easily, like, because I'm small, but there's a difference between and technique.
I don't really want to learn any of your hands-on technique.
Okay.
I appreciate it's very effective, but
if you're ever interested, you know, my offer would stand.
no. I don't plan on punching that low.
Fair enough. God damn.
Is there anything in this room, or have I literally destroyed everything?
No, there's... There is not a lot left in the room.
I was going to say, there was stuff in the room.
I mean, in fairness, it was mostly a flaming explosion. There wasn't really any, like, shrapnel. Besides maybe one crossbow bolt.
You could make, like, an exploding meat bomb thing. So you could put shrapnel in the meat and the gunpowder, and then light it up, and then it'll just make a deadly...
midway through that, I'm just going to hold your mouth. That's a war crime.
Moore's like, pulls that page out his notebook.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just warning you, it's a war crime.
Does anyone know? Does anyone know catapult?
There is a pair of stone wheelbarrows in the northwest corner of the room that contain old pickaxes and shovels.
Obviously, the Xanathar were still tunneling this way.
Wow.
I mean, this room looks a little too finished for a tunnel.
Well, it looked too finished, but since the explosion, well, Yeah, you may have to start all over again, really.
To be fair, there's a lot of black powder I see around here. Maybe we could collect it back up for you.
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to try and get as much soot as I can. Just let's go a bit.
Oh,
It's a bit soggy. Does that matter?
We can try it. That's fine. Or very much right now the kid from like avocado, yay! the meat powder.
So wheelbarrows with pickaxes in them.
Yes.
Have a rummage. Anything else?
Nope, just mining equipment, really. Pickaxes and shovels.
How heavy is the wheelbarrow?
Decently heavy.
I don't think the wheelbarrow's worth anything.
Oh no, I have a far more practical reason. I grabbed the pickaxes from one wheelbarrow, hoy them into the other, put the big bag that I'm carrying in the wheelbarrow.
You're making a chariot? Or something like that.
No, he's literally the wheelbarrow to haul things around.
It's a heavy bag, okay?
You can put it in the bag of holding. I'm not going to steal any of it.
I'm not judging you for putting it in the wheelbarrow. I'm just... Okay.
Right. Get the wheelbarrow and I start just wheeling it out.
Okay.
There's nothing down here.
Okay.
Here's a question. Does it look like they've been digging at all in here?
No.
Curious that they would have the diggy tools too far away from where they dig.
Maybe they were going to start digging there, but then maybe something may have scared them away, or maybe something killed them, although saying that there isn't really any evidence of dead bodies. So
I just sort of point at the crack in the roof. Sturges.
As if to highlight that point, another meaty squelch as another bit just...
Is it bad that kind of smells nice? It's like,
What, just slightly caramelized flesh?
yeah, I mean, like, not if you say it like that, but like, it does kind of smell nice.
All right, hang on. Let's say this right then. Slightly caramelized flesh. With a wonderful little garnish of ever so like dusting. Is that sounding better?
Can you make it sound like an M&S sound?
These aren't just Sturges. These are M&S Sturges.
So just scoop up some slime. There you go.
Oh, thanks. Just put that in the bag of holding. Like that.
Just come over with a double fist of as much soot and squalor and sticky stuff as I could pick up for you. There you go.
Thanks.
Are you into the bag, is it?
Yeah, I'll just put it in the bag of holding.
There we go, straight into the bag of holding.
I don't know what you want to label that as, but...
Caramelized flesh.
I know
And
the
black
bones
powder.
sticking out of it, to be honest, but you know.
It's you can clean up black powder, like, not too bad. I say, fully knowing this black powder will never be used again.
Right, so if we keep getting that black powder and when there's a big boom.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I will keep collecting black powder.
Well, when we go back up topside, I'll let you know where to get some for me.
I see black powder all over the place. It's okay.
What have I done?
You're just going to get a load of pepper and stuff now.
Pepper is quite combustible, but not in that way.
Oh, hello.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
I don't know. Basin just started.
Oh, yeah, we made friends with those bugbears.
Oh, right, good point. Hello.
But what up? Right. Don't worry, I think they're somewhere on the map.
You dealt with the noise then? What was
Yes.
that? What was that loud sound?
Oh, that would be the hammer dropping off the ceiling.
Or do you mean the explosion? How long ago was it?
You have to be more specific. There's a lot of loud noises.
Did it sound like rock hitting metal?
I mean, there was one of those. Yeah, we were wondering about that one.
Well, that one was us. And,
The loud explosion just now.
It turns out Sturges. Actually, no, they can't understand me, can they?
I think Underscum can speak to them.
Yeah, I believe they just speak common and. Oh no, they don't speak common. They speak undercommon and goblin.
Oh, sweet.
well, you see, there were these birds. They were apparently bad birds that like meaty things. So,
Oh yeah,
Warlock,
Sturgis.
was that what they were?
Oh, yeah, we used to feed them.
Oh.
Oh, well, good news. You don't have to feed them anymore.
Oh,
So,
good, more for us.
Why did you have mining equipment in there?
That's where we store stuff. It's a storeroom.
Oh, I see. I thought you might be digging in there. You know, make a
no.
little hole.
No, we were storing stuff in there. We're digging elsewhere.
I see. Well, yeah, anyway, there was a wall over there made a bomb made of meat.
Oh.
That sounds scary.
Boom, it was amazing.
You see the one in the corner just ripping into a bag that you can clearly see now he's pulling sturge pieces out of and just...
Hey, if you want some more of that, there's some still in there. But be careful, it's covered with black powder, which goes boom.
We'll be careful.
Very good. Word to the wise. Well, anyway, that went nowhere, so where do we go now? Where else can we go?
Over here.
Over where?
Down. Like, follow. Over here on the scum.
Follow the sound of my voice.
The sound of the voice. Sound of the voice. Sound of the voice. Sound of the voice. My voice is echoing all over the place. I don't know why following my voice is meant to help.
Oh, okay. So clearly these paths all loop back then. So those stairs are
Those stairs head downwards.
Oh.
Are we going
Oh,
down?
I've always wanted to try this. Has anyone got a marble?
I might do. I have a musket ball.
Oh. Can I borrow it for a second?
Yeah, sure. All my musket balls are magic. These are just like, I just keep them around to throw at people.
I place one at the top of the stairs and just gently push it off when I say just tap down.
Tink, 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 tink.
Interesting. What does that do?
Well, firstly, there were no traps that are triggered by a pressure plate. Secondly, also just a nice tapping sound, you know?
If you want a
Reassuring that
nice
gravity
sound,
goes in the right direction.
a nice sound, I could always pull out my bagpipes.
No.
I'm getting better.
This might be a little self-indulgent, but I'm not really a huge fan of the idea of going even deeper underground whilst, and I just generally demonstrate the wounds on my body.
I mean, yeah, we're all kind of beat up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit too early for us to rest right now. It's only been 3 hours since we woke up.
It's been a little bit longer than that now. It's about 4 or 5, I think, at this point.
It's about 4 or 5 hours since we woke up. We could the ones of us who are not gestures, so badly beat up could have a look down, and if it's awful, we come up and have a short rest.
Right you are. Okay then.
Oh,
hang on.
I'll go with him. Well, I'm not going there. Ding, 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 ding. Ding,
will
ding,
also
ding,
go.
ding, 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 ding.
Well, you need someone to come down with you, otherwise you can't get back up the stairs again.
I've got a fixing actually.
I can
okay.
bench press. I mean, I can lift it.
Oh. Fancy.
It's just the void.
Ah!
Oh.
A new map!
Oh.
Oh God, where
This
am
one
I?
isn't as pretty.
Ah!
Oh,
Well,
everyone
now-
came.
Oh
Wonderful.
god, it's still just as big as the previous one. This dungeon is huge.
I'm having such a wonderful time. Anyway, right.
Oh my god, guys, I can actually see stonework. I
I
can
know.
see stuff.
My gosh, we've actually found the map that Feywin can see.
I can see. I can fight.
I can see.
However, apparently Vasin's
I
torch
can
has turned off.
win.
Well, it was actually a light spell on my my discus. If someone could
Although
relight
for some
it.
reason I can't move my token now, so I don't know. There's this orange square. Oh, never mind. Oh, it is just severely delayed. Oh dear.
Interesting.
It's very terrifying when the universe itself drags me from my nap.
Oh.
If you could stop moving for a second, please. Anyone who is moving. Because I need to describe where you are. I can stop you.
No! Now the funk has been stopped.
As you make your way round the corner, trash and debris litter the floor, and there is a bas relief painting on the wall that depicts, or appears to have at one point depicted, dwarves carrying supplies. But now the faces of the dwarven figures have been chipped away, and goblin heads have been drawn on crudely in charcoal. And you can all, from either back here where Vasin and the others are waiting, or down here where you guys are, you can hear the sound of hammering. From down here, you hear it to the north of you.
I guess this is where they're digging.
Or just hammering.
Or dropping hammers from the ceiling.
Yeah, potentially.
I'm not sure that's an everyday occurrence.
I can't make a judgment for a people. If that's what they're into,
Gotta say, taking this wheelbarrow downstairs makes me almost regret picking it up.
We're gonna back up the stairs soon.
Don't remind me.
Right,
Are you able to cast spider climb on a wheelbarrow?
Maybe
no, it
maybe
is not a creature.
Damn it. If we cast Awaken on the wheelbarrow, then we can cast Spider Climb.
well, how heavy is your wheelbarrow?
In fairness, I currently don't have a weight for it.
God,
I just realised you
How
can't
heavy
have
is
the
the
point of you
wheelbarrow?
taking a wheelbarrow full of stuff down a flight of stairs, and the inevitable chaos of everything just falling off at how fast you go.
We've just given up on being stealthy.
I'm not a stealthy character. I never have been.
And Underscum pulls out the bagpipes. They'll never see us coming.
A loud wheelbarrow will be people will assume is meant to be in here. Bagpipes, not so much.
We still have the element of surprise. No one would expect a wheelbarrow.
Spanish Inquisition.
£55 on the wheelbarrow.
Oh, then yeah, there's no trouble. I could pick that up. I could pick you up.
That sounds a bit much for a wheelbarrow. Tash, could you confirm?
Say what now?
55 quid for a wheelbarrow.
£55? Like as in money-wise? To be fair, I do know we do sell wheelbarrows that are kind of round, like, sort of between maybe 20, 40...
You sell round wheelbarrows?
Where I work, yes. Well,
It's for hobbits.
I see. Fit through the round hole. Round doors. Gotcha.
No.
Anyway.
Really makes sense.
Before John decides to kill us all with rocks fall and we all die.
Where are you going?
I'm going to move myself up to here and hug this wall.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to just walk out and start walking up.
Oh, sweet Jeebus.
It's
What do
okay.
we say? But I'll go and take a look and see what's what. Oh. Hey, there's something pretty over here.
He's going to get us all killed.
You see, Underscum, a
What else
marketplace.
is new?
A soaring 60-foot high ceiling supported by 2 rows of stone pillars, and about 8 stalls have been set up here with goblins shouting from various stalls. 2 goblins per stall, as well as 6 other goblins stood around, armed, holding simple weaponry.
What are they shouting at each other?
Various, like, fresh fruit and veg. Come get your supplies here. No, we've got the best price. That's, sort of marketplace banter.
You know what? This is my kind of place. Trying to get some more meat for that herd. Hello. And what are you selling today?
What do you need?
Well, it depends on what you're selling, because if you're not selling what I need, there's no point coming to you. Are you a specialist, or do you have everything?
If we're not selling what you need, we can get it for you. If the price is right.
What language are they speaking?
Goblin.
Damn.
Heck. Underscum, could you get me some rations, please?
Right. We need some rashes.
No, rat. Oh, I don't speak goblin.
Rashes.
We basically packs of food.
Food. Yes.
Yeah. That's the stuff. Hey, what packs of food do you have, and what quantity?
We have 7 rations. That's 15 silver per ration. Nice and fresh. Won't find
Are they
fresher in
good
the
rations?
market. Oh, the very best.
Does they have meat?
Yeah, it's got jerky in there. Don't ask what the jerky is.
Never do, eh?
Wise man, yeah. You know the score.
I saw him turn over Yellback. They have 7 for 15 each.
That sounds like quite a lot. Can you haggle?
Right. I have been informed by a very intelligent person.
Oh, you don't want to listen to them.
Well, I was actually say they're not bad to listen to for certain pieces of advice, especially when it comes to getting oneself a bargain. Like, for instance, I can tell you...
Are you
some of
saying
the
our
items
prices
that
aren't good?
I ain't saying that at all.
Is he saying that?
Saying,
Purple
no,
one.
he's saying that. No. What he's saying is that we should barter, and I should offer you some of the things that we have in part exchange to get a better price.
Oh, you want to...
Because we have some shiny stuff which I think you might just like.
You want to sell us something to get a better price?
Not to brag, but we have some wonderful black powder and that stuff. If you ever want to be more powerful, there is nothing better than black powder. That's a good one, actually. A good question, a good point. Shall I leave that one? Now, with this black powder, it is very, 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 very powerful. I'm not exactly sure how to use it myself, but my friend over there knows exactly how, and when you use it right, it makes a big boom.
So you're going to leave your friend in the black powder?
Well, I'd ideally like to take my friend with me as well when I leave.
But how are we going to teach anybody how to use the black powder if your friend goes with you?
That's a good point. I know. What if he teaches you, and then you're the only one that knows how to do it?
Oh, then we got a good price on it, yeah. We're the only ones.
Then you are the only one. You become special. Everyone comes to you. But then again, if this isn't interesting you, I can always go and talk to one of the others.
No. If you can give us exclusive black powder, we'll be the special ones in the marketplace. Only ones who know how to make the boom boom.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now, I mean,
we'd be so special. We'd be so special that that Yak would have to come to us on his hands and knees.
Oh, Yak, hey? Now, which one's this Yak, then?
Yak is leader.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have an impression that, if we make this deal that you learn this, then I reckon you might be leader.
Me might be leader?
You might be leader, yes.
Oh, I like the sound.
But that's going to be a very special price, you see. That has to be a very special price. Oh, and you've got to understand that's got to be a special price.
Well, I guess I could go 7 silver rations if you give us this power.
7 silver.
I can't go lower than that. That's cutting my own throat down that level.
Oh,
I've got to feed the kids, remember?
Oh, you've got kids?
Oh, yeah. Everyone has kids.
Well, I don't yet, but, one day...
You know how goblins are. We've got to feed them all.
Well, that's true. I must admit you could be feisty as rabbit sometimes. Where did you come from? Sort of snaps her out of my face. Hi. Sorry, she's a scary one.
Oh,
I'm
She
sorry.
doesn't look so scary.
Trust me, you should see what she can do, and this is coming from me.
I mean, if you say she's... Would she... Is she stronger than the Boom Boom?
probably not strong. Oh wait, no, I don't speak Goblin.
You don't speak Goblin.
Never mind.
There's a lot stronger in other ways. I say that not yet. What she's good at is tactics. She knows how and where to hit a person.
Oh, that's in Dwarven.
That is in Dwarven.
Where's Common?
You're just going to see me basically pointing at you talking to the goblin.
That's what they say.
Where the Boom Boom is very good. But the only problem is Boom Boom only lasts as long as you have powder for Boom Boom. What she has is training. She understands how to hit people in the right way and to do things in the right way. And that they are very.
Do you reckon she could do as training?
I reckon she could do you training. I don't know how long that training would take, but I reckon you could do training.
Well, she could.
My only question is,
I'd literally turn around and immediately
overthrow.
turn around and say, you could train them, couldn't you?
Train them to do what?
To be the big scary fighter that you are.
Oh, like just being able to punch and kick people. I mean, if that, I mean.
She says yes. Yeah, she can teach you, but.
Well, I don't necessarily want myself to learn, but I do have some. People that are that work for me.
Exactly. Get yourself some muscle. Very good idea.
So maybe if the scary gnome does some training to my muscles, then they don't have to. I don't have to get my own hands dirty, and I can go and deal with yak myself. I shouldn't say that too loudly round here.
I don't know, but we're only speculating right now. There's nothing, right? Yeah.
It's
I'm sure no one else would have heard, otherwise they might go accidentally missing.
yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, I turn around to... So, would you be willing to train his muscles so that they can fight for him?
I mean, it depends on how long we spend here, because I can teach I guess basic self-defense moves, which are sort of fairly easy to grasp with a bit of practice. But otherwise, it's more just honing your body and just building up that muscle and just keeping yourself fit and eating healthy and just making sure that you hone your body to become strong and fast. It's very important.
So you can teach them. Wonderful, wonderful. We'll make the deal.
I'm just going to, before we get too far into this, I want to know, why does he want to be the boss? Who is he under? Why does he want to fight?
Well, there's this one who's in charge of everything, and he wants to be in charge of everything instead. So if he has special items or special things which make him special, then this other one has to be, subservient to him. Simple goblin culture, really, Sure, you come across it all the time.
A more lucrative deal on our end, which is we will help him become the boss, provided he pays us with goods and services and other such things on the freeway.
Well, how about that? I will translate that verbatim to our friend.
You're saying you'll make Tor the boss. You'll take out Yak.
We will make sure that Yak is no longer a problem. Winky, winky.
Who's Yak?
Are we killing someone?
We are taking care of someone. Winky, winky. I'm sure... No, this don't seem right to me. I can't do this.
No, well, let's put it this way, Dan Underscum. We are going to unionize the goblins, and we're going to bring their grievances up to their boss.
He wants to be in charge.
Unless he starts the violence, at which point we will subdue him without killing him. Sound fair?
Do you promise?
I would cross my heart, but I think at some point that was taken away.
Wait, what?
This group is scaring me.
like you said, I have a training to also subdue people, so that's also a thing.
Right. Okay.
Oh, bless you, Ek. Bless you.
In which case, I turn around and say, yes, we will help you gain control. You will be the new leader, and they will all respect you.
You'll make them respect Tor. Yes, we like that. 7 silver per ration.
7 silver per ration, I say the
And that's cutting me own throat, that is.
Yes, but think about what you get in return. You might be cutting your throat right now, but oh, what you receive. Power. Admiration.
Yeah, I like that. 7 silver.
The adoring masses edifying.
I like to get a bit
I
closer.
reckon with all that beautiful strength and such, 5 silver.
7 silver.
But what about if it was 5?
That'd be 2 less than I'm asking for.
Oh, you can count better than I can.
I'll
Well, I
lean in
suppose we
nice-
can
nice
always
and
offer this to
close.
someone else.
I'll lean in nice and close to my little goblin friend and just whisper in his ear, 6. And I don't feed you to the spiders. And I would like to make an intimidation check for that, if I may.
Roll me an intimidation check.
It's been a while. Don't screw this up.
Hey.
to
6
say.
and no spiders.
Good boy.
Does he understand?
Oh, yes, he does.
Especially when I show him a very particular holy symbol.
Fair enough.
6 and he stays away.
Just to ask, because obviously Nifir's not speaking the same language, do I just see the goblin nodding?
You see him look at the holy symbol and take in the gist of the sentence, and then he turns back to Underscum and goes, 6.
Very good.
6 and you
doing
deal with
business
Yek.
with you. Very good. Vic,
He
very
understood the number and spiders, and that was all he needed to know.
6 whole spiders.
I probably.
Because yes.
He hands you 7 rations.
Nice.
And you
There
hand
you
him
go.
presumably
Meals on
42
wheels.
silver.
Well,
Quite a lot
well,
of
we have
money, right?
actions now.
Oh, nice.
Vason, as you wandered round a little bit,
Yep.
you notice that pretty much every goblin stall has the same makeup of products. You know, you've got armor, you've got shields, you've got weapons and adventuring gear, tools, trade goods, food and drink. Basically, you've got that chapter out of the player's handbook.
There's an elephant in here.
Not everything in that chapter.
Dang. There's a whole ass elephant down here. It's like, I don't know how they got it down here. Don't know how we're gonna get it out of here. But we
I
have
feel
it.
like it needs to be addressed, though.
To be
Good
fair, I
day to
think
you,
that might be where the jerkies come from.
Well, elephant joke is quite nice, actually.
Just don't make it from the trunk. The trunk's very horrible.
Oh.
Is there too much junk?
There's too much trunk in the junk.
Junk food.
Tor will point you at. There is a pair of goblins over this direction that are guarding the entrance to Yek's throne room.
Oh. For some reason, I thought it was this one up here who was just a bit bigger than all the others.
Oh.
I don't know why he's a bit bigger than all the others.
This one's slightly buff goblin.
He's the one who sells the protein powders.
Yes.
Ask them to let us in.
Yek is in session right now.
Is in session.
He is seeing some people.
You're right, he's seeing us. Who is more important than us? Harold, do you not know who we are?
No.
You should be very wary of your place. You have no idea what feet you are treading upon.
What feet are we treading upon?
Mine.
Roll,
Intimidate you.
roll me the intimidation.
That's 24.
I'm sorry, sir. We appear to have dropped you off the list. By all means, you and your friends may go inside, and Yek will deal with you as soon as he can.
That's better. Thank you very much. He says we're allowed in.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, nice to see a goblin down here with a brain.
They're very nice.
I feel very, like, as much as I canonically don't like it all that much,
What the?
this feels very mean
What?
to it.
Hang on a second.
What?
Why? Why?
Sorry, it's not appeared on the stream just yet. I'm going to move Nuri up so that we can
Oh my
see
god.
what you're all reacting to.
Oh my god.
Suddenly we're in Twilight.
You
I'm more
most
concerned
certainly
about
aren't.
what's below us.
I mean, it could be the Batman. We don't know.
Flickering on the walls are torches in iron brackets that light this room. A bugbear stands in each of the four corners. At the top of the room, at the north end of the room, a handsome man wearing a golden circlet reclines on a mound of cushions, eating an apple.
He's eating an apple. He's definitely an arsehole.
Fuck this guy.
And the other 10 goblins that are in the room are just sort of lounging on various mouldy cushions around him. Chained to the south wall is a male dwarf clad in leather armour who has got a gag in his mouth. He has copper orange hair, but his beard has been shaved off.
Oh no.
F in chat for this small man.
Even I could tell you that's a bad idea.
And as soon as Halef enters the room, he turns and looks at the dwarf on the south wall.
We're left gonna throw down.
Copper, Stormforge, you were my friend and you left me behind. For that, you are going to die.
Very quickly before anything happens, I'd just like to have a quick whisper with this dwarf.
Okay.
Did you throw him down because he's undead?
No.
Just very quickly whisper that to him.
Undead?
Why?
What do you mean?
Paladins, we can sense that. Why'd you throw him down?
He wanted our treasure, but it was ours.
I would like to try and roll insight on that, just to see if he's telling the truth. If that's okay.
Go ahead.
Wow. What the hell is with my dice tonight?
You believe him. He is clearly not lying about anything.
At the point, could have said it even.
You can't hear what's
What?
being said.
No. I don't even want to be a part of that conversation. More along lines of, what on earth happened to you and, well, that?
Whom are you asking that to?
Eva, who's next door to me.
He is one of the treacherous bastards that threw me in that pit you found me in.
See.
And now he is strung up here and I can get my revenge.
But are you sure you really wanted that easy? I mean, surely you'd prefer to set him free and then at least be in fair combat.
I would like to beat him to death with my own hands.
I know, I appreciate that, but...
I would like to pull his still beating heart from his chest and show it to him as he dies slowly in agony. I do not care if he is chained to the wall while he does it or not.
And you are foolish beyond my measure. Never mind.
As it may be.
To hearing that, I'm just going to turn back to the dwarf and just be like, why? How did you get chained up here? Cliff Notes version.
I was a member of the fine fellows of Daggerford. They ambushed me here. They tied me to this wall and they shaved my beard. I will murder every goblin here.
Well, that's a useful backup plan.
Yek just takes another bite of the apple and looks on. This is most entertaining. You've brought into my house.
The house is a bit of a stretch.
And I have to kind of agree, to be honest. I don't suppose you got another one of those apples. We'll sit back and watch the final part.
I wouldn't mind an apple. I've just finished the sandwich.
If you wish to watch the blood sports occur.
Well, as far as from my understanding, I think that he deserves it. Though I'm not the best of judges on this side of things, so I've decided I will step aside and watch it instead.
I just want an apple, so...
Yek picks up an apple and throws one to Underscum, and then picks up another and throws it to Wall.
Thanks. I'm gonna step up.
Those apples are rotten as all heck.
They aren't very fresh.
Yum, 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 yum.
Happily eats it away anyway.
Would anybody here like to be involved in the fight between Haleth and Copper?
I mean,
Not really.
I'm just gonna let them do their thing. I'll have my apple outside.
I mean,
Oh, don't get me wrong, I say that I think it'd be more sporting and interesting if you free him first.
I'm willing to bet that guy's a revenant, and we probably shouldn't get in the way.
Fine, let him go. I will kill him before he leaves this room. Or very
There you
soon
go,
after.
then no harm in releasing him. Just carry on tucking into the apple and just watching.
Faison, while you're there, Haleth says, just cut him free.
I'm not sure these bugbear are going to be particularly happy about me doing that.
Yek waves a hand and the bugbears actually go over and unchain him. And I'm going to roll their initiatives.
Oh no, this is a terrible moment.
Do you think it's really necessary for... Maybe there's a way that, I don't know, it could make up for what... I mean, I don't know. I'd rather not, this violence go on. I mean, I know I'm normally I know I normally use violence to solve... Well, I've used violence to solve quite a few problems, like, sort of thing, but like this just feels wrong.
because I have a feeling that in 3 seconds I'm about to be dead, I would very quickly like to use Divine Sense.
Okay. Haleth is undead.
I know that I was wondering about goodness or evilness of the other dude, but it's Celestial Fiends are undead.
He is not undead. He is very much still alive.
I hate insight rolls that go bad.
Okay, I'm going to press begin the combat. Copper doesn't have a weapon, so is going to try and run and gets... How far does Copper get to move? It is, well, 50 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Very, very quickly before, he is miles away from me, I just sort of pass over my maul very quickly because it's like, I believe him. I also don't want him to just die.
Oh, okay, so you hand him the maul as he leaves?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to change things.
Well, as he's running past me, just be like, here's a maul. Don't die.
Let me grab a maul real quick.
So now this has just become the most dangerous game.
Why did you just tell him back up? Well, you said you would stop him before he got out the room.
Just gonna watch him run away going, he ain't stopping. Jeez, he's killing a lot of goblins out there.
10, 15. Can he get to 20, 25? No, he can't. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Haleth. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Haleth pulls one hand back.
Oof.
Slams his fist. Oh, no, not onto yourself.
That was one very lucky roll for the other guy.
And you just hear thud sound as it slams into him, and she pulls the fist back and slams it into him again. Oh, hang on a second. It's that dice roll that we use. And he just collapses to the ground. The maul tink 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 tink. Haleth picks him up and just slams him into the wall again and again.
Could I try and stop this at this point?
This seems like something you should possibly at least get close to see what the fuck's going on. Sorry, pardon my French. I'm terrible tonight.
That's fine. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I'm not liking where this is going, so I think Faywin's gonna try and stop it.
There's a point to that before you do. Remember what she said. They abandoned her when she was a part of their party. Do you really want that to be attacking you? At the moment, we have been very kind, and kindness has been returned.
As you approach...
I mean, in fairness, the other one said that...
I want to attack. I just want to defuse the situation.
I think it's already diffused.
The
Once
other one...
he's dead, he's not feeling it anymore.
Wait, what? No,
I was gonna say...
I can't move my token.
The dwarf had a different story to Haleth. And in fairness, I kind of believe them.
Haleth takes the bloody remains of Copper the dwarf and just drops it in front of you, Faewyn. He is done. There are others. If you wish to get in my way and stop me, that's on you.
I'm not good at these decisions and moralities. That's something I'm trying to change.
I remember now. They didn't just abandon me. They didn't just leave me in that pit. They killed me.
Oh.
That explains a lot.
They were my friends and they killed me. I'm going to go and find the others. If you wish to stay away from that, then I will bother you no more.
Okay. Is there any sort of knowledge roll that would allow us to actually determine that what they actually are? Because at the moment, all I know is they're undead. They claim they've died, and they're kind of crazed on vengeance.
You can make me a religion check.
Thank you. Sweet Jesus, have a good roll for once.
That's pretty good.
This sounds like a revenant.
Called it.
Can I just ask you one thing before you go?
Yes.
Why did they do what they did to you? There must have been a reason. Nothing happens without one.
I had asked them for a fair share of the treasure. They wanted to keep it for themselves.
Can I insight that?
You can?
I would like to insight that, in fact.
Go ahead.
Said 20. Dirty.
14.
May I as well? Since I'm trying to figure out which one's telling the truth.
Nice.
He is speaking truthfully. He asked for a fair share of the treasure, and they killed him to make sure they didn't have to give it to him.
Just a question from that religion check. Are there any negative... what are the negative consequences of a revenant just being let loose, besides massive amounts of death to the people that it's pissed at?
Basically, from what you know of Revenant, they are focused solely on a target, whether that be a group of people or an individual. They stop at very little to get to that group or that individual or individuals. Anything that attempts to stop them is also sort of subjected to their unending quest for vengeance. Typically, once a revenant's targets have been dealt with, their soul is freed and they go about their afterlife rewards.
It's just, well, my father used to have, well, my father used to hate a certain group of people because they did some really terrible things to my mum. But then one day he realized that he was hurting from all that hate and all that pain from losing someone. Yes, of course, he has every right to be angry about, well, the one person that he loved being taken away from him, but he realized that not everyone of that particular group is like that. So, what your former friends did to you was cruel, and awful. But is killing them really the right way to go about it?
That anger, that hatred is all I have left. I don't even have the connection to my goddess anymore.
Haleth, if you... Go ahead. You first, Ben.
Is there no other way for you to relieve this hatred from within you?
Burns my soul. It is all
I know
that is
it does.
driving me. It is everything. The only way to be free of it is to be free of them.
I will not stop you in your task. If you feel this is something that you are in dire need of doing, then I can't judge. From a monster to a monster, I know that we go through hardships.
Then
And our
just
minds can get so stuck. But, yet, I sense that you don't want to do this either. You feel yourself forced, but you don't want to do this.
then just
Tell me I'm
know
wrong.
you are going to find the bodies of the rest of the fine fellows of Daggerford.
And if they've deserved it, as you've told me, then I hold no sympathy for them. And may the next life teach them their lessons. For shame is that you cannot teach them in a manner which is more lasting in this realm.
I need to
There
be
are
free of
other
this
ways.
curse.
Is there no other way that we can free you? Let us help you, rather than taint your soul for the sake of their blood.
There is no other way. My
Then I will
soul
not
has been
stand in
thus
your way.
tainted.
It pains me to say, but I will not stand in your way. I'll let you walk away.
I would like to hug her left and just, I don't know, feel like, yeah, I'm really sorry for what they did to you. I really am. I'm sorry that there's no other. I'm sorry there seems to be no other way of freeing you, but
I am sorry you could not have met me sooner.
Haleth, from what I know of your kind, there's not much that can be done to help you. How long were you in that hole?
A few days,
Are you sure?
as far as I can remember. It wasn't long. Copper is only just down here.
Well, if there's any part of you that still wants to do good for others alongside all that rage, stay with us. We won't stop you.
1 second.
Oh no.
We'll wait there for a minute.
No! What have I done? I was having my apple.
God,
He's so far away.
what on earth are you doing over there?
I was having a wander. I didn't want to deal with the women, man. You guys having a deep chat. I was like, I'm gonna have my apple and not deal with this drama right now.
We'll come back to Wall in just a moment.
What have I done? No! The consequences of my actions.
I can feel them, and they are near. You will not get in the way of vengeance.
I won't stop you from getting your vengeance. But I beg of you, use whatever is fueling you to do what little good you can, whilst you can.
Fine, while I may still do good.
Put my hand out.
I was a cleric once. While I can still do good, I will do good. And he reaches out and grasps your hand.
But when this is done, I will place what's left of you at your goddess's shrine.
Thank
or
you.
whatever suits your people.
I do have a question though. You wouldn't happen to know if there was a gnome with a prosthetic hand that was in amongst those group?
He wasn't travelling with us.
You said he wasn't.
That nobody matches that description in the Fine Fellows of Daggerford.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Haleth returns the hug, Faewyn, and agrees to stay with you for the moment.
Whilst they're hugging, I'm just going to go pick my maul back up and just put it back on.
Meanwhile, Wall, you slowly drift sort of northward as you contemplate the apple.
It's very tasty.
You pass into the northern portion of the marketplace, away from the hustle and bustle of the market stalls, and you see a beaten up old throne where somebody could sit and take in the marketplace. And as you approach it, you see on the one side a pair of goblins guarding a short passageway ending with a door. And on the other, you roll past, and you can see down a passageway to 3 goblins hitting a set of wooden planks in the vague shape of a stage. And as you roll past it, you see the 3 goblins at work, and then 4 other goblins standing around pointing at a scrap of paper.
I'm really interested by the stage. I don't speak Goblin, but I'll poke my nose in.
One of the 4 goblins, the one of the 4 goblins that is sort of facing towards the door as you approach, looks up and says in very broken common, "You understand plan?"
It's like, yeah, I can help if you want. Put a hand out. Have a look at the plan.
He holds up a plan, and it's plans for a stage. And you can sort of see the stage, and then sort of crudely drawn on it is a little what are they called? Like where an auctioneer would stand, like the stand with the little gavel thing and
Yeah, a little
central
like
to the
pedestal.
stage, pedestal with the little gavel and sort of a logo on the front of it. And you can see that there is a space on the stage for cages.
Like, yeah, I'll offer to help in whatever way I can. He's kind of looking for something to distract himself while like that shit's going on down there, so he will help build the stage.
Okay.
What enough, I says what I do. Well, hasn't tinkered at anything for like 2 days. He's like, he's got an itch to make something. He shall make a stage.
You made a meat bomb.
Yeah, but that was like 20 minutes ago. I want to make something else.
That was a fun experiment. He wants to do the next thing.
I want to make a regular stage.
Hammer's over there.
I was like, oh, thanks. I'll go and like, I'll put the locks on my chair, get my crutches up, and have a little walk around. Walking real slow, like so, but it's easier to work like that. I've got my own tools actually.
I can imagine we were going to come back up there and just see not just a stage, a new and improved stage, full with pyrotechnics and everything.
It's got like a full like light stage, like a smoke machine.
There's a secret entrance from underneath it, which has a raising platform. Just sort of
Can I make some ability, like some kind of check to see how badass the stage is?
Sadly, the goblins are working with effectively broken wooden furniture. They've got the furnishings that was formerly here. They've broken it, and they're now trying to put it back together again in a stage. So it's not going to be great what you do with it.
I could help anyway, and I could tell them how to cut wood properly. I'm gonna teach these little goblin-y boys. I make sure they're using the correct tools for like carving the wood and using the right wood to carve, so they don't hurt the little goblin-y fingers. I'm doing a little like class and stuff.
Okay. While
I'm getting really into it.
You take up a woodworking class with the goblins. Meanwhile, the rest of the group is still down in Yek's throne room.
Hi. Just sort of wave at Yek, realizing that not having made any introductions, it feels a bit awkward.
right.
Well, that was entertaining.
Well, it was partially. I don't know where it was entertaining for you. They ran out of the room.
Oh, well, you know. Nobody got too badly hurt that I care about.
Well, that's good to hear. It's nice to hear that you care about our safety.
That's not what I was meaning.
Oh, well, never mind then. Right, now, which one of you is this Vec guy?
I am Yek the Tall.
I was going to say, was going to ask who was going to be leaning and go, I think it's the one with the crown.
Right.
I would like to point out I Google searched handsome man for the token yesterday. He is who showed up.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, you guys may be talking to Robert Patterson. Is it Robert Patterson?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that like absolutely feral man who doesn't know how to make pasta. I'm doing a delightful little woodworking.
Wait, Neff, you realise I'm also wearing a crown, right? Please don't direct on the scum at me.
Well. Well, I have to say that you seem to be absolutely glowing today. I mean, properly glistening in the light.
Oh, you
Anyway.
flatter me.
Well, you know, we
Don't
try.
stop.
Well, with such chiseled looks and such, I can certainly see the appeal.
Yes.
And as for that hair, considering your current stated condition, how on earth do you make it look so soft and flowy? There's not even wind down here, and it's windswept.
I know, it's wonderful, aren't I great?
Oh, sorry, that's me constantly casting precipitation. I can't turn it off.
Why are you here?
Well, we've come to overthrow you.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, one of your competitors wants to... basically, when it comes down to it, they feel like they're being a little mistreated and feel like it's time for someone else to be in charge.
Oh, well, you've spoiled my... I thought you were so nice. Everybody get
It
them.
can still be nice.
And with that, the bugbears in the corner of the room and the 10 goblins all stand up and draw weapons, and we'll stop this session.
Can I just finish with just one statement? One thing I want to say.
Go ahead.
What did I say?
It was
What did I say?
It was the overthrowing me part.
Well, I thought you'd appreciate the truth, but evidently not. I just wanted to end this session with just a, what did I say? Just before
What did
the
I
fight
do?
starts. Get one of those sort of a curb your enthusiasm moments. What did I do?
Oh, I get to press the roll all of the NPCs button now. I love this button.
Right.
Right.
If we get a TPK and just whoa, it's just teaching the goblins how to make glitter, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Meanwhile, woodwork.
Just like you guys are having a really deep conversation. Wall's like, yeah, I'm not emotionally there right now. I'm just gonna teach a class in
I was
woodworking.
gonna say, on one side of the room, The Witcher. On the other side of the room, Minecraft.
I was thinking more Art Attack, to be honest, considering it's using bits which should have been
Oh,
put
yeah,
together.
the giant ones, yeah.
Okay, we are going to stop this session here. We will be back in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time, which will also be, as I said at the start of the stream, the last session of this year, because we are taking December off of the regular games to do the Christmas special. This year, the Spiral of the Dark Gods, the finale for the In the Clutches of the Cult campaign that has been going on for about 4 years at this point.
Yeah, I really can't wait for them to get through that.
So, all that remains
bits
for
coming
me to
together.
do is say thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. It will let you know when we go live with such things as these upcoming streams. Thank you for loading upcoming streams. Tomorrow night, I will be back with more Mass Effect, as I really don't want to head back to the Citadel yet, but also I get the feeling I need to get back to the Citadel.
Okay.
So, you know, I may go back to the Citadel. I may try and do every other side quest but go back to the Citadel. We'll see how it goes. On Tuesday, Jeff is starting the Call of Cthulhu Reign of Terror mini campaign, which is going to feature a couple of French Revolution guards dealing with Cthulhu mythos creatures. It's going to go well.
Sacre bleu.
Yes, it will.
Sacre bleu.
Since when do such Cthulhian things go poorly?
Every time.
Everything Cthulhu would be sacre vert.
On Wednesday, hopefully, we'll have an episode of The Golden Tooth. Last week, it got pushed back because people were not feeling well. So hopefully by Wednesday, people will be feeling better. I know that the cough has been hanging around a little bit, though, so, you know, fingers are crossed. Thursday, it is going to be Angel playing more Bioshock 2. And then Friday, Jeff will do a thing. I should ask Jeff what he's going to do, but it'll be a thing.
So long as it's something.
And then next Sunday, tune back in for more D&D as the In the Clutches of the Cult campaign approaches its stunning conclusion with an episode where they are going to be finishing off the Temple of the Ophidians and getting the last piece of the puzzle needed to rechain Thera's Dune. Tune in for that, all of that, and more in the coming week. We are now going to do a raid. We're going to pass the love on to someone, and that someone is going to be Joby1, who is doing some Sea of Thieves right now. So go give our love to Joby. He's a cool guy. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.